Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, this is going to be applicable to the corporate America world or the 1099 contractors out there. I don't know if you work for cash or whatever the case is, but let's go ahead and shine some light. People who stay inside of their industry or their craft for a longer period of time seem to have more success. I was going to say technically, but there's nothing technical about this unless you're in the technical field, which I heard is growing. Especially during this time of the pandemic, getting a remote job is not difficult at all. But here's what I want to go ahead and touch up on how 50% of the job is showing up. And they say this, some people even say 70%, 80% of the job is just showing up. You have to get up in the morning, you have to get dressed, whether you wear a tie or whatever the case is, put on work boots, steel toes. You have to get up and you have to show up to the job, regardless. Show up to your appointments. Show up to your scheduled times to make phone calls. Whatever the case may be, 50% of it is showing up. But I just want to go ahead and let you know, a lot of these people that we see inside of these factories, I've worked there before, a lot of these sales jobs, I've had several of those. A lot of these industries where you're building up a business from ground up, you're starting as an independent contractor and you're trying to grow, you're then opening up an LLC, trying to get everything organized. All of these phases and steps, they don't happen overnight, nor do they happen necessarily in a year. They always happen within due time. So 50% is going to be showing up. However, those people who work at a world-class level, who when you walk by them, you can just tell this is their calling, this is their purpose. You think to yourself, I see why they stepped this career out. I see why they stepped this path out. What is it about that person that makes them seem like they do their job so effortlessly, that it's easy to talk to people, that it's easy to conduct a certain activity on a machine? Maybe it's a construction worker, carrying out the way to run the huge machines. Just the way that they work is so elegant. And I'll tell you what this is. It's 90-91 rule is what it's called. 90 minutes of extreme focus on the task that you're doing, followed by a 10-minute rest. Now you can change the times up. You can extend the amount of time that you dive into focused work, but this focused work is literally that. There is no distractions. Whether it's at work, you're checking emails, whether it's a blog post, whether it's learning new information, you're going to dial in. I mean, cell phone to the side in the other room, wherever you need to put it, underneath the couch, I don't care. However, you are going to focus, because as you start focusing in and you start taking and paying attention to rest periods, this is going to allow you to perform at a world-class level. Not only are you getting the 50% by showing up to work, but you're getting the other 50% in what brings an extreme amount of currency your way, and it makes you stand out in your industry, which is showing up, and you're going to have that high focus along with that rest. The example I want to give you is a strength building exercise or a regimen that strength trainers use, which is called micro tearing. And this is where you work out, but you increase the repetitions. So let's say you're doing sit-ups. Instead of doing 200 sit-ups a day, you increase it to 250. Then the following day, it's 300 sit-ups that you're working on. By you increasing these repetitions, what you're doing is, yeah, it's hard, it's stressful, but you're actually creating little tears in the muscle fibers. Then, after your extreme workout, it's important to have extreme amounts of rest or deep rest. Therefore, your muscles can repair properly, they grow back stronger. This is how you get more shredded. So in the same manner, we need to do the same thing to our talents and our purpose, whatever it is. We need to extend them past their limits. We need to keep on going, but make sure that you're wrapping it up with a resting period. Because if you're just working consistently without that resting period, it's not going to give you the big results that you're looking for. So this is to help you perform at a world-class level. Make sure you're considering this. Just opt out of everything, dial into your work for 90 minutes. Make sure you have that 10 minutes to yourself. Do this twice a day minimum. If you can squeeze in more focus time periods, even better. But again, focus work and rest is going to be the other 50% on how you reach a world-class level as a world-class performer inside of your industry. I hope you took some nuggets from this, you guys. I will see you on the next one. We are out for right now. Bye-bye.